Good evening to those bored enough to watch. As I may or may not have alluded to in earlier videos, I have taken quite an accustomation with planning things ahead of time, even to the point where I do it more often than I'd like to admit. I have been doing it quite often with things like videos and whatnot, reasons that I'll be discussing further in due course. So, with that said, let's discuss the concept of planning things ahead of time. Allow me to begin the main part of the video by stating something. This video isn't necessarily going to correlate with the video I made about scheduling stuff a few months ago. I intend this video to explore new concepts and whatnot, not to necessarily reflect upon ones I've already discussed. With that out of the way, allow us to continue with the video. Scheduling things can have its advantages and disadvantages, as many things do, of which I'll be discussing in due course. As I said earlier, planning things ahead of time is something that I do very often, even to the point where I do it with some, if not all, uploads of mine, which may warrant both benefits and problems. When I talk about planning things ahead of time, I mainly talk about scheduling YouTube videos, since that's something I've been familiar with over the course of the past few weeks, and I feel like it's something that I'll be continuing to do indefinitely. For one of the advantages of planning things ahead of time is that I get to relax in the future and let things play out as I simply watch with little trouble. I get to work on things and schedule them to come out over a set period of time from each other, and open a small window for relaxation in the future. However, this does warrant some disadvantages. I'm planning things to come out in the very same future that I'm unaware of. Essentially what I'm saying here is that I'm scheduling videos to come out over the course of weeks, and yet I don't know what will happen in those same weeks, which opens a window of uncertainty. While this hasn't necessarily happened to me yet, the risk of it happening still exists, and the only thing I can do now is hope that nothing bad happens. The use of scheduling or planning things ahead of time definitely has its benefits, as well as disadvantages, and despite knowing that, I still choose to do it anyway due to two reasons. The benefit I described earlier simply outweighs the drawback from doing so. Furthermore, I also like doing it so that I can have some time to myself afterwards, and it's also one less thing to worry about when it comes to things like school. Because most videos are scheduled, I can focus more on my studies without having to worry about videos. So, there's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I am working on other videos and a bunch of other stuff. It's just been hard to keep it all intact while school is so demanding of my attention and whatnot. Anyhow, the YouTube schedule thing has been helping out a lot, so I'll probably be continuing to use it. Any delays on videos, then I'd probably let you know prior somehow. Anyway, enough of my rambling. If you'd like to follow me, then my socials will be linked in the description, as well as any afterthoughts or messages I want to add. With that, I have nothing else to say, so I'll see you all in my next video. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I wish you all a very pleasant evening.